solve problems.
This country's crawling with illegal immigrants. We can't find 11 Mexicans that are willing to play soccer for Team USA. That's fine. Trinidad and Tobago. They don't even have plumbing. That's fine. That's fine. I got me a new team. Get Team USA. I'm Team Germany. I'll jump on the bandwagon. I'm the first one. Germany. I learned to speak. I'm bisschen Deutsch. Sprechen Sie Fußball, Bundesliga. Deutscher, Deutschland. Ziggy zaggy, oi, oi, oi! You're telling me this...
Yep. Here we go. Getting ready to get started. Let's see. Over 1 goal. I like that too. We'll have to live bet it since the game already started, but we will live bet the over for goals in the first half. Germany versus Paraguay. We're into the knockout stages now, so you lose, you go home. That's the way it works. Did y'all see the game earlier? Actually, both of the knockout games so far yesterday, the Canada game, they scored literally in the last minute of the damn thing to win. And then again today, Brazil, who fell behind 1-0 in the first half, tied it up early in the second half and then scored a goal literally in the last minute of regulation to beat Japan 1-0. So Brazil has made it to the round of 16 and Canada has made it to the round of 16. The winner of this game will join them there. How's everybody doing? How are we doing here? First half, over 1 goal. Let's go. Let's go. First half, over 1 goal. All right. So if they score 1 goal, it'll be a push. We won't win. We won't lose. If they score 0, we lose. 2 or more in the first half, and we win. So there we go. We got the bet in. All right. How's everybody doing? Max Ellis, Yoda T, Captain Trips, Lawn Tractor, Paul Warren, Matt Dummett, Daniel Berry's Sports Highlights, Husky Heisman, Max, Paul Warren, Dario, Airplane Spotter, the Big Gators fan, Yoda T, Jeremy Garrettson, Dula, bang! What's up, Dula? Buckeye Inc., Grumpy Clemson fan, Biggs Mike, what's up, buddy? Micah Wright. How's everybody doing? Just underway here. Paraguay had a corner kick. Couldn't do anything with it. Germany now with possession down on the other end. And a turnover. And Paraguay looking to run here. Germany trying to get back on defense. Game's on Fox for those of you who might want to watch along at home, which I would highly recommend. Highly recommend. How's everybody doing? Captain Trips, what's up, my man? Channel member, good to see you in here. Do you guys play Clash of Clans? I'm 48 years old, bud. I don't play games. I don't play games. You should be aware of that. I know for a fact you're not new here, so sure what your thought process was there, bud. Clash of Clans. I'm gonna have to go ahead and say no on that. There, bud. Gonna have to say no on that, if that's okay. Games are for children. Watch World Cup like a SEC on CBS game. Turn the TV down and listen to the woo. There you go. That's one of the best ideas I've ever heard there. To be honest with you. Sorry, I'm just getting a few things situated here. Imagine how epic your meltdown would be if Georgia ever lost to BYU in a playoff game. I don't have anything in particular against BYU. I mean, it's fun to make fun of them because of some of their dumb. I mean, what makes you think I would melt down over BYU? Because of the religious thing? I mean, I don't really have any particular hate for BYU. I mean, it's Mormon. I mean, well, do y'all really? I don't want to. I don't want to get into this already. People tune out. You know. Tell the Utah man to stop being the jealous girlfriend. Whittingham found a better opportunity. Move on. Dang. Dang. Teams do that, don't they? When their coach voluntarily leaves them to take another job, they all of a sudden they hate the coach, you know? Oklahoma did it with Lincoln Riley. Notre Dame fans did it with Brian Kelly. It happens all the time. Florida fans did it with Urban Meyer. You know, it is funny. It is funny. Wow, that was close by Germany there. Germany with a lot of pressure here early in this one. We need some goals. We don't play till the USA plays Wednesday. I'll be live streaming that one. Lou, you're a German man today. Yeah, we're going for Germany today. We got money. I've got Germany -1.5, and the comment section bet is over 1 goal in the first half. Spanish broadcasters really are the best. They go over the top. Yeah. It would be epic if Georgia and Bama played 3 times in a season. It is, of course, possible now for teams to play 3 times in a season if they meet during the regular season, the conference championship game, and the playoffs. Hasn't happened. Hasn't happened, but it could. Hasn't happened, but it could. Would losing to Tennessee or Florida in a playoff piss you off more? It would depend on the situation. I don't. I always find these types of questions weird. It's kind of like, what game would make you break a TV? If I knew what losses were going to piss me off ahead of time, that's not a reaction. Then it becomes a skit at that point. Do you know how you're going to feel after a game is played before the game is played for whatever team you're a fan of? I guess I don't understand the thought process. I'm not a TV show. There's no script here. I don't know what's going to piss me off at any particular moment. For example, you asking me that question kind of pisses me off. I didn't know that before I started the stream. But now that I'm sitting here reading it and thinking about it, it's kind of pissing me off. But that just goes to show you, if you pre-plan a reaction to something, it's not a reaction. It's a skit that you made up. And I don't do that. Trust me, if I wanted to make money, I would break TVs and throw a tantrum every time Georgia lost, because I know from past experience that people like to see that. The problem is, when I did that before, it's because I was extremely pissed off and mad. If I'm not extremely pissed off and mad and I just start breaking TVs because I know that's what people want to see, then that's not a reaction. That's a skit that I planned out. I don't want to do that. Lou, you need a big beer stein? I used to have a bunch of them. Real ones from Germany. Expensive ones. Like very ornate. I probably still have them. They're just not here. I'd have to go get them. Don't tell Lou what to do. Yeah, don't ever do that. That will piss me off. Lou rose up escalators in malls wearing Georgia gear. Those are funny videos from what team is that does that? Is that the Norway fans that do that? Those videos on TikTok or whatever of them sitting on the escalators are pretty funny. Still no score. 10 minutes into the first half here. Germany with the ball, taking on Paraguay. This is a round of 32 knockout game. Winner moves to the round of 16. Loser jumps on a plane and heads back to poverty. Stop mistreating Uncle Lou. Yeah, I don't know who's doing that in the chat, but clearly that's a no-no. So whoever it is in the chat that may or may not be mistreating me needs to stop immediately, or even sooner if you can. How you doing? You need something? Oh, I didn't even know the dog was in here. Oh, Big Sleepy. The dog had to go to the doctor today. They gave him his shots and all that. He ain't done nothing, or she ain't done nothing but sleep since we got back home. I'll pick her up in a little while. I don't want to, having a puppy's like having a newborn. When they're asleep, you don't want to do anything to fuck that up. Let them sleep.
She just got sick.
Huh?
She just threw up.
She did? From what, I wonder?
I mean, she did say that medicine could make her sick.
Yeah.
So.
Every fan base for the World Cup are amazing. Stop mistreating Uncle Lou and never underestimate his breakfast consumption. I'm not going to be having any cans of breakfast during this game. However, there is another World Cup game coming on. Let's see. Is it at 9? And it's going to be the Netherlands and Morocco. And this one could be a really good game. Morocco is good. Netherlands and Morocco at 9. We could do a can of breakfast World Cup stream again at 9 o'clock tonight. I don't know how many people would be interested in that. Probably none. Y'all don't want me to stream again tonight at 9, do you? And do a can of breakfast stream? Y'all don't want that, do you? Lou is my honorary white Jamaican brethren from Georgia. Lou has Jamaican respect. I've been to Jamaica. Yeah, I've been to Jamaica. Loved it down there. I'd like to go back. The funniest thing to me, when I went to Jamaica, like the average idiot like me, when you ask me to like tell me something about Jamaica, Bob Marley. Like that's the first thing any average idiot like me will think of, right? Bob Marley. When I was in Jamaica, I swear to God, the airport, any taxi cab or van or bus ride that I took, the elevators at the resort, the lobby at the resort, the musicians that would come and play at the resort, it's nothing but Bob Marley. It's either Bob Marley or Bob Marley cover bands. Like you hear nothing but Bob Marley 24 hours a day when I was there. Hit the like button. Yeah, hit the like button. Like the stream or Lou's going to have to shut it down. Yeah, it's been a while since I had to threaten to do that. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, there's 73 people watching and 23 thumbs up. We need to get that number to 40. Hit the thumbs up if you hadn't already. It's the easiest thing you can do to help support the show and the channel. I knew y'all didn't want me to stream again tonight at 9. There's no way I'm streaming again tonight at 9 o'clock if only 23 people like this stream I'm doing now. It would be a waste of my time to do a stream at 9 when clearly nobody likes this stream. We need some goals. Payloo Revolution starts today. Yeah, I took a beating last week, so we got to make it up this week. Got to make it up this week. I had won 2 weeks in a row before that, but I lost this past week. Had to send that jizz rag gypsy some money this morning. And you know I don't like doing that. The Lions released Terrion Arnold after the arrest. I figured that was coming. Thoughts on Shane Beamer? I think he'll be looking for a job in 6 months. Are you still taking preseason college football bets? Yeah, but the problem is nobody's making any. One person has made an off-season bet with Uncle Lou. That's it. Which is weird because I read y'all's comments on all the videos that I do, and y'all know everything that's going to happen in the college football season. And you've never got a game wrong. You never picked a game wrong. You've never got a bet wrong. But when I open it up and say, I'll take any bet you want to make, all of a sudden, nobody wants to make any bets anymore. It's become an alarming trend. Falcons will give Arnold another chance. All right, Germany with the ball, passing it around the perimeter. Back and forth. 17 minutes into the first, almost 17 minutes into the first half. Still no score, and we need goals. Come on, Germany. Out wide now. Into the box, deflected away by Paraguay. Germany keeps possession up near midfield. GF Sports, what's up, buddy? Would you guys need Jesus in your lives? I can't speak for everybody else, but I'm good. But I'm good with what I got. Heaven and hell are two real places after we die. No, they're real after you die. Your religious beliefs are yours. They don't apply to anyone else. So you'll go to hell if you don't do right. If you don't do whatever it is you think your book tells you you're supposed to do, then yeah, you will go to hell. But you can't say that we will. Germany crosses midfield. Let's see if they can get something set up here. Need some goals. The comment section says over 1 goal in the first half. And I've got Germany minus 1.5 for the full game. So it'd be ideal for Germany to go ahead and score. Ghosts are real. I don't believe in ghosts. Come on, Germany. Get something going here. It's a good idea, but it didn't work. Knocked away by Paraguay. Back to midfield again. Germany will reset. Demons and angels are real too. Yeah, right. Germany turns it over, but gets it right back. Is Bosnia real? Yeah, their soccer team's in for a rude awakening on Wednesday, though. I hope. Germany trying to get it in the box, but Paraguay keeps knocking it away. Back to midfield again. You need to do a YouTube reaction to a paranormal caught on camera. You will be a believer. No. The whole game is being played down in front of the Paraguay net, but Germany just can't get anything going in the box. England is good at darts and cricket. Paraguay is responding with speed and agility. Puppy's having a dream. You all right down there? You okay? You having a dream down there? You okay? You chasing rabbits in your dream? Telling Lou what to believe might be worse than telling him what to do. Lou, can we stream at 9 o'clock tonight, please? We'll see how this stream goes. Let's see what the likes are at now. What'd y'all do? Oh, y'all got the likes up to 50 likes. Good job. 50 likes. That's good. All right, come on, Germany. Let's get something going here. They got no problem keeping the ball down on Paraguay's end, but every time they try to get it into the box, Paraguay knocks it away. It did it again here. And now Germany gets it back. It's pretty much been the same thing over and over again here. This is going to be a foul on Germany. That's going to give Paraguay a free kick. What even is a Paraguay? You know what a Uruguay is? It's like that, but a little bit different. Imagine what it would be like for Georgia if after this season, Florida State finally fires Norvell and hires away your defense coordinator. I do feel like it's just a matter of time before Schumann gets a head coaching job. But as far as what it would mean for Georgia, I don't think it would mean much of anything at all. Georgia's had, 4 different defensive coordinators under Kirby? Dan Lanning, Mel Tucker. Or is it, 3, I guess. Is it 3 or 4? Well, Muschamp was there for a while, too. He's at Texas now. As long as Kirby's there, I'm not too worried about the defense. Hours before UJ's first loss to OU is when Feinbaum said nobody is beating the Dogs. What? UJ's first loss to OU. UJ hasn't lost to Oklahoma in I don't even know when. They haven't played since 2017, and Georgia beat them. Lou, it would be funny if you wore a do-rag on stream, and if anyone asks, just say it's a do-rag. What if I said it was a Lou rag? That might would be. I've got a Lou Shiesty mask that I've worn before. Shout out to my homie Pooh Shiesty. I've got a Lou Shiesty mask. I don't have a do-rag. Why don't you try going to church? Maybe you'll learn something. Why don't you try going to a mosque? Maybe you'll learn something. Does that sound dumb to you? That's how it sounds to me when you tell me to go to a church. I need to get you a Lou rag. I'm going to work on that. Yeah, see what you can do. See See what you can do. I could see Billy Napier doing great at James Madison. He was great at Louisiana. All right, coming up on 26 minutes in. Still no score. I bet the Oregon Ducks or the Michigan Wolverines is going to win the national championship and make it 4 in a row for the Big Ten. Michigan? I think Oregon's got a chance, not Michigan. I'd be surprised if Michigan even makes the playoffs. Lou could have become a faith healer and made millions of dollars, but he didn't. It's easy to become a faith healer. There's so many gullible people around. Germany with a long cross, turns it over. Knocked out of bounds by Paraguay, though. I still can't believe some Florida fans were mad you predicted 8-4. They should be really happy to go 8-4 after all the trash season they had under Napier. Florida fans are going to be mad if you say anything other than 100-0. You know how that goes. 8-4 would be a great year for Florida, and I think they can get there. They got to beat Auburn, though. If they don't win, if they don't beat Auburn in week 3, then forget everything I said in the rest of that video. That they'll go 4-8 or something if they lose to Auburn. No one watches this sport. Well, you might not watch it, but it's not true that no one watches it. In fact, it's the most watched sport in the world. In fact, the World Cup is the most watched sporting event in the world. And you're watching someone watch it, which is even worse than just watching it. You're watching someone else watch it, me. Lou, did you see how down bad the Europeans are? They still hate AC. Yeah. I've had a lot of fun on Twitter with some of the English people over the last week or so. I think Alabama's going to be trash. I don't think they're going to be trash. I think they could go 8-4. I could see Texas winning the SEC. They're the favorite. They're loaded. Texas is. They're absolutely loaded. If they get the offensive line figured out, it's going to be hard for anybody to beat them. There's a good ball in from Germany. Need a good touch on it. Goalie way off his line. Can't get there. Germany was offsides anyway. I couldn't give a shit less whether somebody looks really good or really bad in a passing camp. You know who does look good at every passing camp they go to? Bryce Underwood. You ever seen him play football? What about Anthony Richardson? Remember him? He won the gold medal in every single underwear Olympics he ever entered. Turns out can't play football, though. Soccer is boring, but I don't judge people who do like, just let people enjoy what they like. I think a team outside Georgia or Texas win the SEC. All right, come on, Germany. We got to get something going here. The comment woozies picked the over, so we at least need one goal so we don't lose the bet. I've never in my life heard anyone say I like to watch soccer. What, do you not get out much or what? I've been saying it for 10 years. Never heard me say it? Do you like Gregory Isaacs? I have no idea who that is. Texas or Georgia wins the SEC and the Natty, says David Neal. Maryland and South Carolina should play each other in a non-con game. Why? What's the hardest sport to bet on? They're all equally hard. There's not one that's harder or easier than the other. They're all hard. All right, come on, Germany. 32 minutes in. 14 minutes left in the first half plus stoppage time, and we need a goal. Really, we need two, but one will do. Right outside the box again, but boy, they can't get it in there. The whole first half that's a foul in the box. Fucking dragging the guy. Germany's still outside the box here. They can't get it in there. All the way back to midfield now. Still hoping yard darts make a comeback. I don't think that's very likely. Haven't they been banned in a lot of places? Didn't people get killed or something with the lawn darts? Paraguay takes it away, trying to get it out from their own end. Can't do it. Germany recovers around midfield. They'll set up again here. This has been pretty much the whole first half. Germany gets the ball, passes it around outside the box. Paraguay knocks it back to midfield. Rinse and repeat. There you go again. Back to midfield again. It's got to be about 80% possession for Germany in the first half, but they can't do anything with it once they get down here. 34 minutes into the first half now. Into the box this time. Blocked out of bounds for a corner. No, they're going to say it went off a German player. It'll be a goal kick for Paraguay. Is soccer the biggest sport? Yes. It's not even close. Nothing else, no other sporting event anywhere in the world comes close to the World Cup in terms of attendance or viewership. Not very many people outside the United States give a shit about the NFL. People in every country on earth watch the World Cup. I mean, it's not hard to understand why. Where do people play football and where do people play soccer? People play football in the United States primarily. People play soccer in every country on earth. I learned something new today. Well, stick around, bud. I'm an educator by trade. For either team, just one total goal in the first half. Yes. Oh, we never ended the poll. Yeah, we're on over 1 goal first half, but we got 12 minutes to go. We need one. Paraguay with a free kick. They're going to boot it down to the German end here. Haven't had too much action down on this end of the field, but here we go now. Paraguay heads it into the box right to the German keeper, Neuer. Throws it out, and Germany will reset again. Let's see if they can try to go fast here and get something going. Nope, they're going to stop and back it up and let Paraguay crowd the box again. Another rinse and repeat routine on deck here for Germany. They're going to pass it around for 2 minutes, get it just outside the box. Then Paraguay is going to knock it down to midfield. Let's see. Passing it around, passing it around. This has been the entire, what you're watching right now has been the entire first half. Out wide. Into the box, poked away by Paraguay. Again. Booted out to midfield again. And now here comes Germany again. Uh-oh. Might have something working here. Has some room. Cross. I don't know what he was thinking there. That was a terrible pass. Intercepted by Paraguay. Now they're moving it up the field. And that's going to be a foul on Germany. Free kick coming up for Paraguay. Just short of midfield. People said Paraguay weren't good. Nobody is good when the U.S. beats them, apparently. Doesn't... I've only lost 2 soccer bets in my life. Okay, yeah, don't start with that again, Donovan. We'll start with that again. Germany resets now deep in their own end. 38 minutes into the first half. We've got about 7 minutes plus stoppage time left in the first half. Germany near midfield. We need a goal, or the comment section owes me $50. Out of bounds. Goal kick for Paraguay. Go Irish. What's up, buddy? The U.S. created a financial barrier to play soccer. I will tell you this. Travel soccer is extremely expensive. My son did it for 5 or 6 years. And I don't see how the average person could do it. It's you have to sacrifice a lot. You have to give up a lot. And it costs a lot of money for travel soccer. Would you be surprised if I told you Germany had the ball near midfield? Uh-oh, here's a long pass down into the box, but headed out off Paraguay. Germany's going to have a corner here. Let's see if they can score something off of a corner. What's the main cost? Transportation. Well, you have to pay all kinds of fees just to be in the league, and the league, forget the tournaments. The league that my son was in, I'm in Augusta, Georgia. The league that my son was in had teams in Columbia, South Carolina, Atlanta, Georgia, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So every weekend you're traveling to one of those places, or you get a home game. But so every other weekend, maybe you're traveling to either Myrtle Beach, Columbia, or Atlanta. And it's not one game. You might play 2 or 3 games on Saturday and then 1 or 2 games on Sunday. Depending on what time the game is on Saturday, you might have to go up there Friday. So you're getting a hotel room for 2 nights. And when you're out of town, you don't have a kitchen. So you have to go out to eat 3 times a day. And then the tournaments, that's a whole other, tournaments are all over the fucking place. Disney World, Savannah. It's extremely expensive. You don't know how long a soccer game is? It literally tells you. Each half is 45 minutes plus stoppage time. Are you going to smoke a cigar if the U.S. wins it all? No. Dang. Paraguay with a corner now. Can they score? Batted away by Neuer. Covered by Paraguay. Out wide now. Just outside the box. Into the box. Cross. Header. Goal. Paraguay scores. Wow. This will be a huge upset. Paraguay wins. There's the one goal for the comment section bet, though. Hey, Lou, did you beat the bookie? No, I had to pay the bookie. I lost last week. I had to pay him this morning. That's not a pay, Lou. That's a push. We need another goal. We had over 1 goal. The over-under was 1. We took the over. USA is going to win the whole World Cup? No. I mean, I hope if they do, I'll be $9,000 richer. If the USA wins it all, I get $9,000. But the furthest the USA is going to get, well, we can look at the bracket and I'll show you. All right, where's the U.S.? All right, so the U.S. is here. They should beat Bosnia. After they beat Bosnia, they go here, and they play the winner of Belgium and Senegal. Now, this is going to be a good game. The U.S. could lose here to either Belgium or Senegal. It's not a guarantee that the U.S. would beat either of these teams, but the U.S. could beat either of these teams. So let's say they do win here. Then they go here. Well, here they're going to have to play, so Spain and Austria, Portugal and Croatia. Spain will beat Austria. Spain will be here. Spain will play the winner of Portugal, Croatia. Spain is going to win this game. Spain is going to be here. The USA is not beating Spain. I'm just telling you that now. I love them. I hope they do. I win $9,000. The USA would be a massive underdog to Spain. So they could win here, get to the group of 16. They could potentially win their group of 16 game and get to the quarterfinals, the final 8 here. But if they do, Spain is going to be here waiting, and they're not beating Spain. No, I've never been to Spain. Yeah, Africa's got some good teams. Ghana is okay. Morocco is really good. Morocco plays tonight. They're good. I think Morocco could win tonight. Morocco plays the Netherlands. That's going to be a really good game. But Morocco and Senegal both are pretty good. Portugal should bench Ronaldo. And I like Ronaldo. But they should bench him and just bring him in the last 20 minutes of the game. In the box, but headed away by Paraguay. Shot way tall over the top of the net. Still 1-0 Paraguay. Coming up on the 45th minute. We'll see how much extra time the refs add. It doesn't feel like there's going to be much. Maybe 3 or 4 minutes would be my guess of extra time. Hey, Utah man, are you worried about Arkansas? Will Ivory Coast beat Norway? I don't think so. No. I don't think so, no. That Erling Haaland for Norway is a fucking problem. We just hit the 45-minute mark, and they have added 5 minutes to the first half. So we've got another 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Tell your German connection to join the 21st century and get AC. I don't know if Germany's got AC or not on a large scale. I don't know. When I was there in November. So you definitely didn't need no AC when I was there. It was fucking freezing the whole time I was there. I know England doesn't have AC. I don't know about Germany. I've got no idea. All right, Germany with the ball. Got about 4 minutes left here in extra time. Into the box. Here's a chance. Cross. Oh, right in front of the net, but nobody was there. I think it's out on Paraguay, though. It is going to be out on Paraguay. So Germany's going to have a corner here. That was a good shot. Might have gone in if it wouldn't have been deflected by that defender. Kimmich going to kick the corner here. Let's see if Germany can find the net. Here it comes. Headed out. Retained by Germany. Just outside the box. Crossed back in. Header. Shot. Save. Header was wide. Germany took a shot from about 10 yards out. Saved by the keeper. And here comes Paraguay now. Neuer gets there first. Boots it back across midfield. Germany. Into the box. Good pass. Oh, he tripped. Yeah, that's not a foul. Tripped on the ball. Germany had something there. Paraguay will play harem ball for the rest of the match. Paraguay must have AC. Hopefully Spain gets upset before the quarterfinal. Asking USA to beat Spain is like asking Auburn to beat Georgia. Yeah, I don't think the USA would beat Spain. I'd love to be wrong. I got to respect Mississippi State for refusing to die in 85% of games they have no business in being in. Yeah, well, I mean, they blew it last year against Texas and Tennessee. They had big leads against Texas and Tennessee last year in the fourth quarter and just blew it. All right, it's probably going to be one of the last chances here for Germany in the first half. They're just outside the box again. Tried to split the defenders, unable to do it. Paraguay comes away with the ball, but Germany steals it back into the box, up in the air, out of bounds off of Paraguay, I believe. It's going to be a German corner, I think. One minute to go in extra time. Germany's going to get a corner here. We need somebody to head this thing into the back of the net. We need somebody to put this thing in the back of the net. I'm not respecting anything. That's just how I say it. I don't know if that's the right or the wrong way to say it. That's just how I say it. Here's the cross. Easy catch by the keeper there. No threat at all. Kicks it way, way, way down the field. Germany collects near midfield. One more chance maybe here for Germany. Last seconds of the first half here. You better put that ball in the box or they're going to blow the whistle. Into the box. Deflected. And that's it. Your halftime score, Paraguay 1, Germany 0. That's a push on our first half bet. We had over 1 goal. 1 was scored. So no win, no loss, just a push there. Just a push on our first half bet. Second half line is 1.5 goals. Will we have over 1.5? Will we have 2 goals in the second half now? That's tempting. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Lou, if you don't stream Netherlands Morocco game, that's going to suck. Well, y'all better start hitting the thumbs up or sending super chats or something, or I'm not going to stream it. I thought we got knocked out by Turkey. No. Nope. Turkey was the 3rd game in the group stage. So the first round of the World Cup is a group stage. There's 4 teams in each group. You play the other 3 teams in your group. And you get 3 points for a win, 1 point for a tie. So the USA went 2-1 in the group stage. So they got 6 points. That was more than anybody else in the group got. So they won their group and advanced to the knockout phase, the round of 32, which is where we're at now. Now, anybody that loses from this point forward, yeah, they're out. These are elimination games now. So in the group stage, you had a lot of games end in ties. These games can end in a tie. So what happens is they first half 45 minutes, second half 45 minutes, plus stoppage time. If it's tied after that, they play 2 15-minute halves. If it's still tied after that, they go to penalty kicks. That's the way it works. Lou, I watched your Australia hype and hate. You missed an opportunity to mention that Australia lost a war to a flightless bird. Yeah, a lot of people pointed that out. Why the hell does the game clock upward? That's just how it works in soccer. Starts at 0, goes to 45. The friendlies months leading up to the World Cup and USA was very below average and now getting hot at the right time. The lines you see in elimination games are just for regulation. I learned that the hard way. Yes, if you bet on Germany to win before the game starts, they have to win in regulation. If it goes to overtime or penalty kicks, you lose your bet. Draw would win in that. See, in soccer, there's 3 bets you can make. Germany, like in this game, Germany to win, Paraguay to win, or draw, which is a tie. And if it's tied after regulation, the tie bet wins, not the Germany or the Paraguay bet. There's another bet you can make called to qualify, meaning which team will move on to the round of 16. That would include overtime and penalty kicks. So like you could have bet Germany to qualify, meaning they'll win in the end somehow, whether it's regulation, overtime, or penalty kicks. If they win, they move on. The line on that was like minus 600, though. It didn't make any sense to bet that. It's been a while, Lou. Last time I checked in with you, I sang Black on the disaster stream, and I did, in fact, black out. I remember that. I remember that. We probably got time to squeeze in another disaster stream or 2 before the season starts. Why can't they stop the clock when play stops and end the game exactly at 45 minutes? But it's just the way they've always done soccer. The entire world isn't going to change the rules of a sport because Americans don't understand it. While those same Americans spend the majority of their time saying that they don't care about soccer. So they're not, the rest of the soccer world isn't interested in catering to what some American might think about the rules. I was in Vienna, then Prague, then Berlin last month. No AC in any of our hotels except in Prague, but lots of windows and such for airflow. Thank you for the super chat, tall for my height. I appreciate that. Thank you for helping to support the channel today. That means a lot, my man. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing all right. What, were you on vacation there, I guess? Sven Kreuzberg, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Speaking of Germany, so let's ask him. Sven, they were asking if, okay, that's what have Mississippi State and Germany in common? Both are terrible and have the worst head coach known to mankind. And Lou, 90% here have no AC units, no need. Yeah, I was telling him, Sven, I've only ever been to Germany in November, and you obviously don't need it. Then it was freezing cold, but let's just... Berlin weather. Let's just look it up. Berlin, Germany weather forecast. 10-day. The 10-day forecast in Berlin. High of 82, high of 75, high of 81, high of 72, 75, 73, 74, 75, 79, 81, 85, 88, and no air conditioning is a problem. 88, and that's 104 here today. So, yeah, everybody down here has got air conditioning where I live, but it's 104 degrees here today. Thank you all for hitting the super chats. I really appreciate that. That does mean a lot, especially in the off season. It's hard to make this channel work full time year round doing college football. So I really appreciate those of you who help to support the channel with the super chat. Paraguay up 1-0. Yep, that's what it says on the screen. I developed swamp ass while tater chipping today. Oh, delivering the tater chips. Hey, I'm excited about you doing a Tommy Fries review, my man. Now, here's the thing, though. Well, when are you coming into... You don't know yet when you're coming into town, do you? Are you just coming Saturday and leaving Sunday? Is that what you're going to do? You probably can't. You probably have to work. I was going to say, if you were coming Friday, I could take you 2 T-bones. Saturday, obviously, we won't have time. We're watching football all day. But I'll have the Tommy Fries here, but we'll have to reheat them. And you know how that goes. It's not... I mean, we can put them in the oven and it'll be about the same. So if you're coming on Saturday, or we can go Sunday. Maybe that's what we'll do. When you check out of your hotel on Sunday, I'll meet you at T-Bones. And we can have Tommy Fries. And you can do the review. How about, can't we do that? Or do you have to leave Sunday at like, because it's a lunch, it's not a breakfast place. So like they don't open till probably 10:30 or 11 in the morning on Sunday. Anyway, we'll figure it out. But either way, you got to do a Tommy Fries review. Yeah. If you don't have time or you're not going to be here on Friday or Sunday, then I'll just get the Tommy Fries here to my house on Saturday, reheat them in the oven, and you do the review that way. But it would be better if we can go 2 T-bones, maybe on Sunday on your way out of town. If you have 10 days a year over 90, you don't need an air conditioner. You all right, Lulu? You okay down there? You okay down there? Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, I know. Look at this baby. This baby had her first doctor's appointment today, and she is wore out. She been sleeping all day, hadn't you? What'd they do to you up there? Gave you all kinds of shots, made you take medicine. We don't like that. We don't like that, do we? You said no more trips to the doctor, Dad. Right? No more trips to the doc, right? Is that what you said? I know. I know. But it keeps you healthy. Keeps you healthy and happy, right? My hand go. Oh, you give me a kiss? You had to go to the doc, didn't you? You had to go to the doc. But now you just been so tired all day. Now you just been so tired. You've been a woozy. You've been a woozy all day today now. You've been a woozy. While it's halftime, well, first of all, do we need to make a bet at halftime? I mean, obviously we do. I don't even know why I asked that. Let me just ask y'all, because we don't have time to put up a poll. Do you think Germany's going to come back in this game? Yes or no? I think they are. I think Germany's going to come back. Do y'all? I want to bet Germany. I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to bet Germany second half -1, meaning all they got to do is tie it up in regulation. Let's do that. What, you want to get down? Let me go. All right, I'm going to make that bet and take her outside while it's halftime, and I will be right back. You want to get down? All right, we're getting down. Hold on. I'm down. Second half underway. We have Germany -1 just in the second half. So basically, we need Germany to outscore Paraguay just in the second half. So even if the game in a 1-1 tie is what we need or better. Germany with the ball on Paraguay's end this time. Now Paraguay knocks it away. Tried to get it into the box, no good. Paraguay recovers back near midfield. The U.S. is not that good. They are decent. Well, they beat Paraguay 4-1, and Germany can't do shit, so they're better than Germany. Does that make you mad? Into the box. Headed away by Paraguay. That was a good-looking cross into the box by Germany there. Germany recovers. Is this going to be the same thing as the first half, but on the opposite end of the field? Germany into the box again. Headed away again. Paraguay looking to run here. They've got some room. Here they go. Good defense by Germany to poke it away. Paraguay recovers. Poked away again. Good defense from Germany to get back on that break. Makes me not mad, Lou, because I don't care. Oh, I got you. But you do admit the U.S. is better than Germany. Okay, good. Good, good. At least you know that. Isn't Germany ranked in the top 10? #12. Germany's ranked 12th. The USA is ranked 15th. Come on, Germany. Got to get something going here. Got to get something going. Cross. Nobody home. Headed away by Paraguay again. And Germany recovers. So far, the second half is same as the first half. Germany keeps the ball, puts it in the box. Paraguay clears it to midfield. Germany does it all over again. 80% possession does you no good if you can't score. And Germany can't score. What's up, Keith? I'm good. How you doing, buddy? Georgia Fan 21 says, I got nothing to say, just want to support Lou. Hey, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, man. I'm serious. Thank all you guys for supporting the channel with the super chat. That really does mean a lot. Any 4th of July plans, Lou? Yep, watching soccer. I'll probably do hamburgers and hot dogs or something like that. But I'm not going anywhere or having any, no kind of get together or whatever. For years and years and years, my parents had a pool, and for years and years and years and years and years, our 4th of July's were spent over there every year. The whole family, extended family, would go over there, and we'd do 4th of July over there every year. Big cookout and swim and music and all that. But that ended 4 or 5 years ago, and don't really do much on 4th of July anymore. I've been out of town the last couple of, I know I was out of town last 4th of July. I was in Vegas for a concert, but nothing really going on this year. German cross into the box, but again, nobody home, and it goes harmlessly out of bounds for a goal kick. Burgers and hot dogs is pretty American. Yep. Do you wish you had a pool? I do have a pool. Germany with the ball again, and I just know they're going to do the same thing. At some point, you got to try something different. You got to quit crossing it into the box from 30 yards out, and you got to just make a play and take it in there. I mean, they're playing like they're protecting a 1-0 lead. They're down 1-0. They lose, and now they kick it out of bounds for no reason. Germany's fucking dog shit. German throw in down on the Paraguay end. But he threw it right to a... I tell you what, man. Fuck Germany. Germany is... That was a throw in. He threw the ball right to Paraguay. I don't understand what the fuck Germany is doing here. They fucking suck. I mean, nothing creative at all. It's the same. Y'all are watching it. It's the same thing over and over. You know what's about to happen. A cross into the box that's going to get deflected. It's the same thing over and over. Look, here you go. Yep. Back out again. They're going to get frustrated and cross it into the box, and Paraguay is going to head it away. They switch sides now. But you know the same thing's coming. Here it comes. In the corner now. Back out again. I mean, they keep possession all day. They could do this all day. Just pass it around to each other 40 yards away from the box. Into the box that time. Paraguay all over it. Knocks it away again. Germany recovers around midfield again. This is unbelievable. Germany fucking sucks. Fuck Germany. They're dead to me. Fuck them. Can't stand them. Can't fucking stand them. Cross into the box. Easy catch by the keeper. He'll boot it down the field. Germany will get it back. They'll come down and do it again. Fucking ridiculous. LOL, Lou is watching a delayed game. No, you're watching a delayed YouTube stream, you fucking idiot. Is this your first time ever watching YouTube? Jesus Christ, how retarded are you? I'm watching the game the same time you're watching it, you fucking moron. Oh my God, they scored. They weren't even trying to. They scored on accident. They were trying to pass the ball into the box and nobody touched it and it just went right by the keeper and went in. I don't even think that was a shot. I don't even think that was a shot. I got to see this again, but I think they were just trying to do the same thing they've been doing where they crossed it into the box. Look at this dumb shit here. Look. Yeah, that was a cross and it just... Did a guy get his head on it? Did a guy even touch it? Or did Paraguay? That might have been an own goal. I can't tell which one of them it touched. Anyway, Germany scored. We need another one, though. Paraguay does know they need to score and can't do the extra time or PK game with Germany. Germany is confirmed to be the UTEP of the World Cup. They scored on accident. Well, we're all tied up. Got a game now, 1-1. I'll take back everything I said if Germany can win this game 3-1. If Germany wins 2-1, they still fucking suck. If they win 3-1, I'll take back everything I said. Here they go again. Into the box. Poked away. Germany recovers. Into the box again. Oh! Oh! They had two shots, both deflected. The first one should have went in. Into the box again. Headed away by Paraguay that time. Paraguay has an injured player. Yeah, we need Germany to score 2 more goals. If Germany wins 3-1, I'll take back everything I said about them being dog shit. But if they don't, then they're still fucking dead to me. Where'd you get the Clark Griswold hat, Lou? From the Clark Griswold store. Need 2 more goals. All I'm saying is the better teams always win in extra time and PKs. Lou'd you put money on this? Yeah, I've got Germany minus 1.5 for the whole game, and Germany minus 1 second half. Just the second half itself minus 1, so they've already hit that now, unless Paraguay scores. Minus 1.5 for the whole game, minus 1 just second half, but they were losing 1-0 at halftime, so they're already up 1 goal in the second half. If you know how second half bets work, you know what I'm saying. All right, Burger? Chilling? Where's that monster? Where'd that monster go? That monster out in the living room bothering you? You had to come back here, get some peace and quiet? I predict that Paraguay wins 2-1. I hope you're wrong. Germany with the ball again near midfield. Now tied at 1 after that German goal. Literally scored on accident. They need to try to do more accidents. It feels like Germany had some momentum, and now they're just slowing things down. I don't like that at all. Keep the pedal on the metal, my man. Let's go. Out wide. Into the box. Out of bounds off Germany for a goal kick. Lou, do you think Germany can still win by 1.5 goals? No. I hope they do, though. But would I bet it right now? No. There's no way I would bet right now that Germany wins 3-1. I hope they do. Uh-oh, Paraguay with a chance. Into the box. Cross. Header. Easy save for Neuer. Okay. Paraguay with the ball now. Stolen away by Germany. Near midfield. Come on, Germany. Pass no good. Paraguay recovers. Trying to get it out of their own end. Out of bounds off Germany. Paraguay throw in. All right, Germany with the ball near midfield here. Near the box. That's a foul. Germany's going to have a free kick from a dangerous spot here. They're going to have a good chance here with a free kick just outside the box. Germany making a substitution now. Murciala coming in. Let me go fix my dinner. I'll be right back. No German goals while I was gone. That's going to be a yellow card on Paraguay. Another free kick coming up for Germany here. In a good spot again. They got to capitalize on this one. Kickball isn't even half as good as some college football. All right, come on, Germany. Free kick coming up for Germany. I am hungry. This dinner looks good, too. All right, come on, let's get this free kick on. Let's go. Just wasting time, man. What are we doing? 10 minutes to take a kick. Let this line up kick damn thing. You know Paraguay is just going to head it out of there anyway. What'd you get for got jambalaya and cornbread. What's up, Co-Panda? Appreciate that, buddy. Good to see you in here. All right, here comes the free kick. They got to put this in the net. Blocked by the line, by the wall. Germany racing to it. Paraguay gets there first. And it's going to be a corner kick now for Germany. It was out of bounds off Paraguay. The free kick was blocked by the wall. Here comes the corner. Somebody head this into the back of the fucking net. Hand up. Here we go. Corner. In the air. Never had a chance. Way too low. Headed out of bounds by Paraguay. Another corner. Well, Germany looked like shit in the first half, but they've scored now to tie it up. Here comes the other corner. A lot more air under this one. Goes wide. Going to be a goal kick for Paraguay. Nobody from Germany could even get anywhere near it. Meatloaf sandwiches. We had meatloaf the other night. It was really good. We had meatloaf and green bean casserole. It was really good. I don't do meatloaf sandwiches, though. We did have leftover, but I just ate the meatloaf leftover the next day. I don't do meatloaf sandwiches. I think the lady does. Lady, are you listening? Don't you leftovers meatloaf sandwiches? Free kick for Paraguay coming up now. Dangerous spot for them. Germany's going to have to play some defense here. Not a good free kick at all. Paraguay recovers just outside the box. Tried to cross, deflected out of bounds by Germany. Be a throw in for Paraguay now down on the German end. Yeah, I thought you said you did eat those. It sounds good. I don't know why I've never had a meatloaf sandwich. It's basically a hamburger. But I did eat leftovers the day after for lunch. I just had meatloaf, though I didn't make a sandwich out of it. Yeah, anything like that. Another corner coming up here for Paraguay. Got to play some defense. Hello? 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 Anybody there? Hello? Lucy's good. She had to go to the vet today to get some shots, so she's been kind of lazy today. All right, Germany with the ball, crossing midfield, all tied up at 1, coming up on 70 minutes. We're in the second half. That's a good-looking ball in. Can they cross it? No. Poked away by Paraguay. Germany recovers in the corner. Out of bounds for a German throw. We need at least one more German goal. At least one more German goal. What happens if they tie? 2 15-minute overtime periods. If it's still tied after that, penalty kicks. Germany's dead to me if they don't score at least one more goal in regulation. Remember, our bets don't count for overtime or penalty kicks. They have to win the game in regulation. Fucking Krauts. Yeah, fuck them. If they don't score another goal, they're dead to me. hydration break in the game. Almost over. Germany's out here tripping on their bratwurst. Do y'all like bratwurst? I love bratwurst. I like it better than sausage. Like a sausage dog, I'd rather have a brat. Good ball in for Germany. Can't do anything with it. Have to back it up now. Paraguay's defense is no joke. You'd have to be pretty good to score 4 goals against Paraguay, right, Sven? Of course, the United States did that, no problem. Cross, headed away. I love bratwurst. My mom boils them in water with a little bit of beer and grills them afterwards. Yeah, that's the way to do it. I like whitewurst. There's a lot of different kinds of bratwurst. I'll eat just about any kind, but I like the white. You ever had the whitewurst? It can be hard to find in grocery stores sometimes. Publix usually has them, though. Come on, Germany. Germany just turned it over. Paraguay boots it across midfield. Nobody home. Germany going to collect that one. I had the lady add hot sauce to the cornbread batter before she made it. 2 thumbs up on that. There we go. Germany into the box. Deflected. Easy grab for the keeper. Oh, hey, monster. Hey, you got your ball over there? Uh-oh. Get it. Get that ball. Oh, yeah, you got your ball? Yeah. 2 thumbs up. 4 out of 5 lose on the cornbread. It's good. You like the whitewurst, Finn? That's my favorite kind. We have a couple of German markets in town that fly stuff in, and it's really good from there. My ex-in-laws get it from there. But when I want it, I just go to Publix and get the Publix, get it from Publix. It's still good. It's not as good as the real, if you're over there, fresh, I'm sure, but it's still really good. No, cheese doesn't go in hot dogs or brats or anything like that. You know what else I like, Sven? There's a couple of German restaurants here in town, and they only sell this. They only sell it on during Oktoberfest, both the places. And I know I'm going to pronounce it wrong, but the Schweineshaxe, is that how you say it? Schweinehaxe or Schweineshaxe or whatever, you know what I'm talking about? That's really good. Oh, shit. Germany damn near scored. Great save by the Paraguay keeper there. Keeps the game tied at 1. Germany should have found the net there. Great save. We have a German restaurant over here that's pretty good, a little Bavarian restaurant. We have two that I know of. I think it's just the two. Actually, I think one of them might have closed. I think the Villa Europa might have closed. Villa Europa was my favorite one, but it was in the bad part. It was on the bad side of town. It's been open for like 30 years. But over that 30 years, the side of town where that restaurant is has become the bad side of town, and they never moved. They probably should have changed the locations 15 years ago, but they didn't. Kept their original spot. And the food was great, but it's just nobody wants to go over there. Yes, Schweinshaxen. Yeah. It's basically a giant piece of pork. And it's really good. I think they slow cook it for I don't even know how long. But they slow cook it. I know the one German restaurant in town where I used to get it, you would have to call them the day before you wanted it. During Oktoberfest, because it wasn't on the menu, but they would have it during Oktoberfest. But they only cooked it if somebody ordered it, you know. So you'd have to call them and say, "Hey, I'm coming in tomorrow. I want the Schweinshaxen or whatever," and they'd start cooking it the day before. And the thing with schnitzel, like, to Americans, a schnitzel is a fried pork chop, you know, basically is all it is. But if you go to a German restaurant or you go to Germany, here's Germany in the box, has a chance, poked away by Paraguay. If you go to a German restaurant or you're in Germany and you look on the menu for schnitzel, there'll be 10 different ones on there. And what it is it's all the different sauces that they put on it. But I don't like any of the sauces on it. I literally just want a fried pork chop seasoned up with German seasoning. So when I go to the German restaurant, I don't order one of the schnitzels off the menu. I just tell the waiter, I just want the fried schnitzel. No sauce. They got whatever. Sven, what are the different kinds of sauces? It's like a ram sauce, and I don't know. They have all different kinds of sauces, so I don't like that. No, I'm not German. I married into a German family. My kids' mom's parents, my kids' grandparents on my ex-wife's side are German. So I ate a lot of German from, you know, for whatever, however long that was. Yeah, Jaeger Schnitzel's another one. I don't like the sauce. The Jaeger Schnitzel, that's the one that the sauce has mushrooms and shit in it, I think. But honestly, I don't like all that. It's like a gray sauce. But anyway, there's different ones. But when I go to a German restaurant, I tell them, just fry me a schnitzel. I don't want no sauce on it. They just season it. They just season the pork chop up and fry it for me. Or I'll tell them just, you know, keep the sauce on the side or whatever, and then I won't eat it. I love sauerkraut. I can eat sauerkraut with bratwurst. I'd rather have. What about German? You like German potato salad? With bratwurst, I like German potato salad. I like sauerkraut with pork. That's the only German meal I ever make. Because it's easy. But I'll go to the store. I'll get 2 thick bone-in pork chops. They got to be bone-in. You get 2 thick bone-in pork chops. Cook them however you want. You can cook them on the stove. You can cook them in the oven. However you want to cook them, cook them. And when they're almost done, take them out, put them in a pot on the stove, and then just fill the pot up with sauerkraut. Cover it and let it simmer for an hour or whatever. The pork chop soaks up all that sauerkraut juice, and the sauerkraut soaks up the pork chop juice. And then you eat you some pork chops and sauerkraut. That's really good. And it's easy to make. Any idiot can do it. Now, I'm not making my own sauerkraut. I don't know how to do that. So I just buy it from the store. Germany again outside the box looking for something. Nothing there. Turnover. Paraguay running up the side now. Good tackle. But Paraguay keeps. They're going to have a chance here on a counter. Germany gets back on defense, and Paraguay has to reset now. The other thing, Sven, you still in here? I'm asking. Sven's the only German I know in here, but there's another German dish that I have no idea how to make, and it's complicated. That's really, really good. And again, I'm probably not going to pronounce it right, but it's called rouladen. Do you like rouladen, Sven? Rouladen is basically like a thin, I mean really thin piece of steak that's topped with like onions, pickles. What else is in it, Sven? And then you roll it up. You roll it up, stick toothpicks through it, and bake it in the oven all together. But I don't know what all is in rouladen though. I've never made it. I know pickles and onions are in it. What else is in rouladen, Sven? It's really good. It's really good. Corner kick coming up for Germany. We're in the 85th minute. 90 minutes to the end of the second half, and then, of course, they'll add stoppage time. If it's still tied after that, we'll have two 15-minute penalty or overtime periods. If it's still tied after those two 15-minute overtimes, then they'll go to penalty kicks. Just get me a pretzel, and I'm good. You know what's funny? I don't like those big, giant pretzels. But that's another thing, though, that everybody associates with any type of like Oktoberfest or German fair that they've been to is those big pretzels. I don't like them. I especially don't like them with the people will get them and dip them in that cheese. I don't like that at all. Don't like that at all. Yeah, you eat one of those pretzels, you don't need to eat anything else. That's my point, too, Jackpot. Yeah. That's like eating a loaf of bread, them giant pretzels. Aren't the pretzels more Bavarian? Well, where do you think Bavaria is? It's in Germany. That would be like saying hamburgers aren't American, they're Southern. Well, yeah, they're Southern American. Yeah, the beer cheese or whatever they call it. Well, what you doing on there? You're chewing on everything now. What are you doing? You better stop all that chewing. You better stop all that chewing. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing chewing on everything over there, huh? Stop all that chewing. Stop all that chewing. I'm going to spank you, but... Uh-oh. You got to start behaving. Burgle's in here now. You want to go get her? Go get her. Go get that Burgle. You want to open up the Rassle Castle? What's up, Ballard? All right, just a couple of minutes left, and then stoppage time. Germany with the ball in a familiar spot about 20 yards outside the box, passing it back and forth. They managed to tie it up, looking for a game-winning goal now. The first two knockout games both ended with a goal in extra time. We'll see if that happens again today in this one. Coming up on 89 minutes now. Long pass this time from Germany. Connects just outside the box. Trying to make something happen. Cross. Deflected by Paraguay. Back into the box. Paraguay deflects again. That's going to be a foul on Germany. Free kick coming up for Paraguay. 89 minutes in. Number 7 on Germany is wearing long sleeves like a fool. Who's winning? They're wrestling over there. Y'all better calm down under there. 30 seconds to go, and then we'll find out how much stoppage time they're going to add. Paraguay with the ball down on Germany's end. Any goal now likely wins it. Poked away by Germany, but Paraguay keeps just outside the box. Cross. Has a man. Headed. Wrong direction. Uh-oh. Now here comes Germany with a run. Into the box. Make something happen here. Cross. A weak cross. Just a weak cross. Couldn't get anything on it. Germany keeps. Back into the box again. Better cross that time. Come on, Germany. Bang! Ah, shit. Deflected out of bounds. Off of who? Paraguay, I think, is going to be a German corner. They've put 5 minutes of extra time on. We need Germany to score in this next 5 minutes, or so we can hit our bet. Lou, what's your favorite meal for dinner? Oh, steak, baked potato, and salad. Oh, ribeye steak. Come on, Germany. Put this thing in the back of the net and end this thing. 91 minutes in. 4 minutes to go in stoppage time. Corner kick coming up for Germany. We need a header to find the back of the net here. Come on. Getting lined up now. Come on. Replace the salad with green beans, and you've got my favorite meal. Here comes the corner. Headed right to the keeper. Headed, but right to the keeper. Easy save. 3.5 minutes to go in extra time. Tied at 1. Stolen by Paraguay. 3 minutes to go. Shot. Deflected out of bounds. Off of... Is that off Germany? Be a corner if it is. World Cup is awesome. Back-to-back great matches. Yeah, last night, too. I mean, well, last night was some bad soccer, but the ending was exciting. The Canada game. Corner coming up for Paraguay. 2.5 minutes to go in extra time, or else we're headed to overtime. Header. Deflected out and a foul called on Paraguay. It'll be a goal kick for Germany. Germany's got a player down. There was wrestling in here. You got wore out again? And got wore out? You're a good girl. You're a good girl, Lulu. You're a good girl. I'm just telling you, you're a good girl. See? Calm down. You gotta calm down. Don't get too excited. Corner was no good. Germany with the ball. Just across midfield. Just over a minute to go in stoppage time. If nobody scores, we're headed to overtime, which is 2 15-minute halves. Cross. Headed away by Paraguay again. Paraguay bicycle kick gets rid of it out of bounds. Throw in for Germany near midfield. I want Signetti coaching U.S. men's national team in every Indiana sport possible. I would bet on Sig to win the World Cup March Madness in Omaha. Cross. Oh, shit. Headed away out of bounds. Throw in for Germany. Last 30 seconds of regulation. Into the box. Headed away. Germany keeps. Out wide now. Stolen away by Paraguay. Yeah, that was a foul on Germany. You ran him over, bud. He had position and you ran him over. That was the right call, and that's probably going to be it for regulation. That's it. All tie. We pushed both our bets, the comment section bets. I lost my Germany minus 1.5 bet. The comment section pushed on both of y'all's bets. So no win, no loss. Y'all had over 1 goal first half. That was a push. And you had Germany minus 1 in the second half. That was a push. So 2 pushes and a loss so far on this Germany game. Can I bet on overtime? Let's find out. No, we'd have to just live bet the game. Let's see. Actually, let me go pee and get rid of my dinner plate and refill my water, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. It's getting exciting now. Overtime is underway. We're a couple of minutes in. And would you be surprised if I told you the same thing is happening that was happening pretty much the whole game? Germany has the ball. They're passing it around in and around the box. Paraguay boots it back to midfield. Germany gets the ball again. Now, I know a lot of you might be new to soccer. I'm no expert either. But this is not sudden death. So they're going to play 2 full 15-minute halves regardless of how many goals are scored. If it's still tied after that second 15-minute period, then we will go to penalty kicks. You just bet a draw for overtime. Let me look that up myself, bud. I might be on that with you. I can't bet it. It won't let me make any bets during overtime on the site I use. I don't like that at all. That pisses me off, actually. Germany with the ball just outside the box. Passes it in. Nothing doing. Knocked away by Paraguay. Kicked all the way down to the other end. It'll go out of bounds for a German throw. No, Neuer's going to come up and boot it before it goes out of bounds. Germany crossing midfield again. When's the next Patreon stream? When do y'all want to do one? Y'all want to do one tomorrow? What games are on tomorrow? Tomorrow we've got... Y'all want to do a Patreon stream and watch Erling Haaland? Norway plays at 1. The best game of the day tomorrow is Mexico and Ecuador at 9. France and Sweden play at 5, but France is going to beat them without a problem. But that Mexico-Ecuador game is going to be a good one. Free kick coming. Y'all let me know. What do y'all want to do for the Patreon stream? We'll do one tomorrow if y'all want. Yeah, let's do tomorrow. Let's do the Norway game at 1. I like watching that guy from Holland. He is fun to watch. Germany into the box, cross, headed away again. Out of bounds for a corner. Germany gonna have a shot here with a corner. Wednesday, USA plays. Yeah. I'll be streaming that game for sure. German corner coming up. $9 p.m. That's 3 a.m. here. Do an early game. Well, the Patreon stream will be at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So what is that for you? That's dinner time for you. Who's better, Mbappe or Haaland? Mbappe. Wow, that was a good-looking header right in front of the net. Nobody home again for Germany. I agree. Florida's going 8-4. I'm struggling to figure which games they will win or lose. Well, if you want to know which games are going to win or lose, go watch my Florida prediction video that I uploaded about 4 hours ago. Then you'll know. That way you don't have to guess. Hope Spain and Germany shit the bed. USA will probably have to play Spain if they make it to the quarterfinals. Spain is good. Germany with the ball deep on their own end now. Working it up towards midfield. Southern Cal is probably going 8-4 this year, too. I don't know what their record's going to be. I haven't done them yet. I think they're a bubble playoff team. I think they could win between 8 and 10 games. Their schedule's tough. It's going to be tough for them to get to 10 wins. Cross into the box again. Oh, a shot deflected. They had a chance there. Goal kick is the ruling. Should be a corner. That never hit the German guy on the rebound. Should have been a corner. Next round for the winner here is France. It's in the story for either Germany or Paraguay. Yeah, France will beat either of these two duds. Paraguay has got a player down. I think for Summerall first year, none of my fellow Gators can be mad with just low-tier bowl eligibility. Yeah, anything less, a losing record is unacceptable. There's too much talent there. So I don't want to hear, first-year coach. If Florida wins 4 or 5 games, just prepare your Florida fans will get trolled into oblivion if Summerall shits the bed and wins 4 or 5 games. There's too much talent there and an easy non-con schedule to be winning 4 or 5 games. He needs to win 7 or 8 games. I believe France is winning it all, either them or maybe Argentina. I've got a bet on the USA to win it all and a bet on France to win it all. The USA bet is plus 9,000. The France bet is plus 350, I think. Plus 325. France looks like the best team to me. Florida 6-6. I think that would be disappointing too. My guess is if they go 6-6 or worse, then they will be looking for a quarterback in the portal. Because that would mean that Philo and Trammell are both dog shit. I think Messi is a way better overall soccer player than Ronaldo. Ronaldo might be a better pure scorer, or at least he was maybe in his prime. But I used to be a Ronaldo guy, but I think Messi is ahead of Ronaldo. Someone got ate by a gator yesterday in Mexico. I thought that was in Florida. Was that in Mexico? Maybe I just assumed it was in Florida. I have no idea even who Florida will pick to start. The U.S. bet would guarantee the next 10 Vegas runs, Lou. No, it pays $9,000. That's not 10 trips to Vegas for me. I spent more than that on last year's when we went this past January. I spent more than that. I would pay to see Mexico and USA play each other. These players' faces when they do these super slow-mo replays, they're not flattering. Nothing doing yet here. First overtime period. We're 10 minutes in. Each overtime period is 15 minutes. There are 2 overtime periods, 15 minutes each. And they play both overtimes regardless of if anybody scores. We did beat Paraguay 4-1. But we don't suck nearly as bad as Germany. There's certain matchups that are disallowed in the group stages because of geopolitics. Is that correct? I don't think it's because of geopolitics. There is, when they do the draw, they separate the teams into categories based on the FIFA rankings. So you can't end up with a group that has 4 top 10 teams in it. Like they separate all the teams into, I think, 10 team groups. So you have like, In other words, if you're ranked 1 through 10, you're not playing in the group. You're not playing, though they're not playing each other in the group stage. There's a header. Back of the net. Germany scores. Too little, too late for our bet, but they did score. They take the lead 2-1. 12 minutes into the first overtime period. But remember, they're going to play the complete 2 overtime. So Paraguay not out of it yet, but they're going to have to score now. Paraguay is going to have to start taking a lot of chances on offense, which could open up the potential for Germany to run it up here in overtime. Two to one. This isn't sudden death. They play 2 overtime periods, 15 minutes each. It's not sudden death. They're going to play till 105, and then that's halftime, and then they're going to play to 120. We're at 103 right now. 2 15-minute overtime periods. They're going to review the goal. What are they looking for? They're checking for a foul. I did see a German guy run into the goalie, run into the keeper. Did y'all see it on the replay? The keeper ended up falling down. Yeah, they're checking to see now. See what they do. That wasn't a lot of, there was contact. Wasn't a lot of contact, but there was contact made with the keeper. That's not much contact, but there is some contact. We'll see what they decide. What's up, Colby? I got your cup, man. Just got to come get it. Let me know when you want to come get it. I even washed it for you. German goalkeeper should win an Oscar. What did the German goalkeeper do? That was the Paraguayan goalkeeper that fell down. Yep, it's a foul. The goal comes off, and we are still tied at 1. No goal. No goal. I'll be soon. Thank you again. Yeah, man, no problem. It's a game specific cup too, so it's got Saudi Arabia and Spain on there. Germany might be dog shit. If they can't beat Paraguay, they're dog shit confirmed, my man. I'm going to be disappointed if I don't get to wear this hat again during the World Cup if Germany gets eliminated. What do I have left? I've got a Spain jersey and a United States jersey, and they might end up having to play each other in the quarterfinals. I might be fucked. I'm going to have to go out and get me another. I might have to go out and get me an Mbappe jersey. Can I order an Mbappe jersey right now? That would be amazing if I could. I'll get me one of them little French fucking painter hats, too. I don't give a fuck. A beret is whatever the... Yeah, fuck, I'll get a beret. Delivered July 14th. That won't work. I need it way before that there, bud. Paraguay now down in the German box. It's going to be out of bounds for a goal kick. I'll have to look later on that jersey. Who do you like if this goes to penalties? I don't know enough about either team to know who would have the advantage there. My guess would be that Germany has more high-level goal scorers than Paraguay. And I do know Germany's goalkeeper is really good, Neuer. He's old, but I know he's really good. But the penalty kicks is such a guessing game anyway with the goalie and all. You never really know how that's going to go. My guess is that Germany would be favored if it went to penalty kicks, but Germany was favored to win the game too, and they can't seem to do that. So who knows? All right, couple of minutes left in the first overtime. They added 4 minutes of extra time. We've got about a minute of that left. Germany with the ball, looking to set something up here at the end of the first overtime. Deflected away by Paraguay. And that's a clear foul on Paraguay. Be a free kick for Germany near midfield. Uncle Lou, what does that say in German? What, that? I don't know. I can't read German. I have no idea what it says. Cross into the box, way too long. Headed away, right back to Germany. They cross it back in again. Headed. What a save. They got that one on goal, saved by the keeper, and that's probably going to be it for the first overtime period. That was a good cross there. You got to get that. He couldn't get it down. Popped it up in the air instead of getting it down on the ground. That's the end of the first overtime. A lot of boos. Probably booing the referees for overturning that goal. They keep showing the replay of that goal that was disallowed, and I'm telling you, that was very, very little contact. The caption at the top of the screen says, please, no trolling. Oh, okay. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah, I agree with that then. If that's what that says, then I agree. See if you can bet now that it's halftime. Nah, it won't let me. It just says game not available. Yeah. Well, let me bet. German coach looks like a secret shopper at Walmart. This is going to PKs. Who you got in the finals, Lou? I'd have to look at the bracket. I think France is getting there no matter what. Let me see about the other side. My guess would be oh. I don't know who's going to make it from the bottom of this bracket. I like Argentina, England, Mexico, Brazil. That's tough. I don't know who's going to make it from that side. The top side's going to be France. Spain have France number. Spain wouldn't beat France right now. All right, second overtime is underway. Uh-oh. There has been a severe thunderstorm warning issued for Emmanuel and Jefferson counties. Well, it's a good thing I don't live in Emmanuel or Jefferson County. Free kick coming for Paraguay from just outside the box. Let's see if they can do something with it. Here's the kick into the box. They get a head on it. Out of bounds. It's going to be a corner for Paraguay. DR Congo advancing from the bottom side. All right. Colombia and Ghana, I'll take Colombia. Algeria and Switzerland. I think I'm going to take Algeria there. I think Egypt beats Australia. Argentina beats Cape Verde. This is going to be a good game here. England and the Congo. I'm going to go with England to beat Congo, but that's going to be a good game. Mexico and Ecuador. This is going to be a good one. I'm going to go with Mexico, though. Ivory Coast and Norway, I'll go with Norway. Brazil already beat Japan. Brazil and Norway. You know what? I'm going to go with Norway to beat Brazil. That's going to be a great game, though. Norway and Brazil. But I'll go with Norway to beat Brazil. I'll go with Mexico to beat England. That'll give us Norway and Mexico right here. Down here, I'll take Argentina to beat Egypt. And right here, I'll take Colombia to beat Algeria. That's going to give us Colombia versus Argentina here, which is going to be a great fucking game. But I'm going to take Argentina to beat Colombia. And up here, I'm going to take Mexico to beat Norway. That's going to give us Mexico versus Argentina in the Final Four. And up here, I'll have France against Spain. France, Spain against Argentina and Mexico. Or Argentina and Mexico here. France, Spain at the top. The winner will play for the title. There you go. I think Portugal beats Spain. Imagine we get a U.S. versus Mexico World Cup final. Colombia, dark horse to win it all. Colombia's good. Corner for Germany. Out of bounds. It's going to be another corner, I think. Punched out of bounds by the keeper. It's going to be another corner coming up for Germany here. Smart money is on France. Yeah, I've got a futures bet on France to win it all at plus 325. And a bet on the United States to win it all at plus 9,000. Here's another corner. A lot of air on this one. Headed away. Argentina, Paraguay looking to run. Centers the ball. Other side has some room. Can't do anything with it. Has to back it up. Looked like Paraguay might have something there, but Germany got back on defense here. Slowed Paraguay back down. All the way back to midfield now. U.S. versus Mexico World Cup Championship. I hope so, but I don't see the U.S. getting past Spain if they even make it that far. I hope I'm wrong. If the U.S. wins it all, I win $9,000. So I hope I'm wrong. That kid for Spain, he's 18 years old. What is his name? Lamine Yamal. Y'all know him for Spain? He's 18 years old. He's better than anybody that's ever played for the United States. The guy's unbelievable. The guy's unbelievable. Germany with the ball again now back in the corner. It's going to be a foul on Paraguay. Free kick coming up for Germany. Way out wide. You spelled Lamine wrong, but yeah. Lamine Yamal, yes, he plays for Barcelona. He's amazing. Boy, all kinds of players down on the field now. But you got to think, they've been running for almost 2 hours at this point. I can't run for 2 minutes. These dummies have been out here running for 2 hours. No wonder they can't get up off the ground. I can barely get out of bed in the morning. Never mind what would happen to me if I had to run for 2 hours. Here comes the free kick for Germany. They're going to put it in the box. Got to find somebody to put a head on it. Here we go. Good. Cool. Oh, keeper comes out, grabs it. Never much of a threat. Rolls it out now. Paraguay with a long pass. Nobody home. Easily intercepted at midfield by Germany. Now they're looking to go quick. Germany gives it up. Paraguay with the ball now, crossing midfield. They fall down. These players' legs are like noodles out here. Here comes Germany. Stolen away by Paraguay just outside the box and cleared across midfield. Germany recovers deep in their own end. Neuer comes out to get it. Can we agree that most steak is dog shit? What do you mean, like most cuts of steak? Well, ribeyes are great. I like ribeyes. I'll eat a T-bone. I don't like the cheap cuts of steak, like flank steak. I mean, who the fuck is eating that? That's dog food, really. The only quote unquote good cut of meat that I don't like when it comes to steak is a fillet. I don't like fillets. That's going to be a yellow card on Germany. Yeah, sirloin is okay. I'd much rather have a ribeye than a sirloin. A sirloin is, I'll eat a sirloin, I'll eat a New York strip, I'll eat a T-bone. I prefer a ribeye. I won't ever eat a flank steak for any reason, and I won't ever eat a filet. Yeah, I like ribeyes. It's because of the fat. I mean, ribeyes, they have a lot of fat in them, but that's what gives it that good flavor. Filet has no fat in it at all, which is why I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like a filet. Tomahawk is the most overrated cut. Well, a tomahawk is just a ribeye with the bone in it. So, I mean, there's not a cut of steak called a tomahawk. Not really. It's basically a bone-in ribeye. It's just huge. I've only ordered a tomahawk once. That was in Vegas last January, and I didn't even eat half of it. It was just so fucking big. I don't consider prime rib to be steak. I also don't like prime rib, though. I don't eat porterhouse either. All right, we've got 3.5 minutes left in the second overtime, plus whatever stoppage time. And unless somebody can find the goal here in the next few minutes, we're headed to penalty kicks. Germany has the ball after the turnover. Paraguay with a foul and another yellow card. Free kick coming up for Germany on their own end. All right, Sven. See you tomorrow, buddy. Who we got, Lou? All our bets died with regulation. I don't know if you bet soccer or not. Your soccer bets are no good if it goes to overtime. We had Germany -1.5, but that bet ends in regulation. The bets don't carry over into overtime or penalty kicks in soccer. Whatever bet you make has to be settled at the end of regulation. We had over 1 goal scored in the first half. That was a push. We had Germany -1 in the second half. That was a push. And then full game, we had Germany -1.5. That was a loss. Yeah, you can bet a team to advance, but Germany to advance was -600. There's no sense in making that bet. USA plays 8 p.m. USA doesn't play till Wednesday. Corner kick coming up for Germany. Under 2 minutes to go in the second overtime, plus whatever stoppage time they add. Here comes the corner. Swinging towards the net. Wow, what a save. They got it. He got his head on it. Unfortunately, he headed it right to the keeper. Coming up now on 1 minute to go, plus stoppage time. Can you please stream later today? I want you to. Let me see how many likes there are. We need 125 likes. And we need a super chat where somebody says, "Hey, Lou, I really enjoyed the stream." If we get that, then I'll stream again for the 9 o'clock game. Germany looking to make a run. Poked away by Paraguay. Under a minute to go now. Second overtime. If nobody scores, we're headed to penalty kicks. Stolen away. Germany now. Boy, these players are when a player falls down now, it's taking 2-3 minutes to get up. These players are running on E. That's a foul. Germany is going to have a free kick from a very dangerous spot here right outside the box. Let's see if they can make something happen here in the waning moments of this game. Yep, just hit the super chat button and say, hey, Lou, had a great time with the stream. Let's do it again for the 9 o'clock game. That's all you got to do. It's that easy. Is it 9 o'clock? What time does that other game come on? Hell, it may start before this one ends at this rate. 9 o'clock, the other game starts. It's almost 7:15 now. Here comes the free kick for Germany just outside the box. If they don't put this in the net here, we're likely headed to penalty kicks. 2 minutes of extra time have been added. So we've got a minute and a half to go. Here's the kick. Ooh, just wide. He went for the goal. Instead of the header, instead of the cross into the box, he tried to score from there. It's just outside. Ball curled, but not enough. About 4 or 5 feet wide. Hits the side of the net. And that's going to just about do it. Looks like we're headed to penalty kicks. Carolina Juke Poot says, hey, Lou, had a great time on the stream. Let's do it again at 9 o'clock. Mio says, hey, Lou, I really enjoy the stream. I appreciate that, fellas. I appreciate that. This is a wrestling match right now. You had a great stream. Thank you, buddy. They have a 6'6" striker who can head the ball, and they choose to do that. Foul on Germany. It's going to be a free kick for Paraguay with about 10 seconds left in extra time. Paraguay inbounds the ball. Better put it in the box quick. Way out of bounds. That's going to be it. Referee's going to hit the whistle. There we go. That's it. At the end of the second overtime, we are still tied at 1, and we're headed to penalty kicks. Each team gets 5 penalty kicks. Whoever's winning after those 5 penalty kicks wins the game and advances to the round of 16. The loser goes home. Damn it, Lou, you got me watching soccer. Pretty good stuff. It can get exciting at the end of these games. There's been 2 games already. There was one last night, Canada, and then the Brazil game earlier today. Both of those games, goals were scored in the extra time to win the game. So maybe you watch soccer, and if there's not any goals, you think it's boring or whatever. I get it. The end of both of those games was unbelievable. Canada won on the last minute of the game, and Brazil won in the last minute of the game. Now here we are going to penalty kicks. Losing on penalty kicks is a brutal way to go out. Yep. My son, his 8th grade year, played for the middle school team, and they won the county championship or whatever it was called on penalty kicks. USA is better than Germany. Yeah, the United States beat Paraguay 4-1. Germany's driving a struggle bus. Let me go refill my drink. I'll be right back.
Come on, man!
All right. Here we go. Each team gets 5 kicks. Whoever scores more wins. If it's tied after 5 kicks, they go 1-1 until somebody fucking wins. All right, here we go. Germany will be kicking first. My screen just blacked out on YouTube TV. I was about to go nuts. Havertz will be up first for Germany. We'll see if he can bury it in the net. Here we go. I would hate to be a goalkeeper in a game this big that went to penalty kicks. I'd absolutely hate it. Here we go. Havertz lines the ball up, steps back, and he's ready to go. Here we go. Kick number 1 for Germany. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Referee, get ready to blow the whistle. Here we go. Saved. No good. Wow. Wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. Paraguay saves the first one. Yeah, that wasn't even close. Paraguay up now. Neuer, the German goalkeeper, is one of the best. He's been around a long time. He's got to be old. Paraguay lined up now. I don't know who that is for Paraguay. I can't tell. There's the whistle. Here we go. First kick for Paraguay. Goal. It's good. Buried it in the corner. Paraguay 1, Germany 0. Second round coming up. Germany can hear the intro to Eulogy playing in their head. Yeah, Germany season might be over. PK number 2 coming up here for Germany. Who's this? Is that Kimmich? I think this is Kimmich. He's lined up, ready to go. Runs up to the ball. Buries it. Completely fooled the keeper that time. Keeper dove one way, ball went the other. Germany 1 for 2. Paraguay 1 for 1. The San Jose Sharks hockey team just drafted a player that is 7'1". All right, second kick now coming up for Paraguay. They buried the first one. They're 1 for 1. Germany 1 for 2. Neuer waiting in the net. There's the whistle. Here we go. Fooled. Easy goal. Neuer went right. Ball went left. Paraguay 2 for 2. Germany 1 for 2. Kick number 3 coming up now for Germany. Musiala up for Germany now, number 10. Germany 1 for 2. Paraguay 2 for 2. Third kick coming up here for Germany. And here he goes. Buried it. Wow, keeper guessed right that time, but perfect placement. And the goal is good. Germany 2 for 3. Paraguay 2 for 2 with their third kick coming up here. That was a laser beam in the back corner. Germany's goalie is getting schooled thus far. He's going to have to save one eventually for Germany to have any chance. He's going to have to save at least one. Here comes the third kick for Paraguay. They're 2 for 2. Germany is 2 for 3. There's the whistle. Here comes the kick. Guessed wrong again. Another goal for Paraguay. They're 3 for 3. 3 for 3. Germany on the verge of humiliation here. They were a massive favorite in this game. Massive favorite. Paraguay 3 for 3. Germany 2 for 3. Round 4 getting ready to start now. Germany is up. This guy here has a mustache for no reason at all. Looks like a broke state trooper. He's not likely to make this, in my opinion. Here he goes. Saved. That's 2 saves now for Paraguay. If Paraguay scores one more, it's over. If Paraguay scores one more, it's over. What an embarrassment this would be for Germany if they lose. If Paraguay nails this kick, it's over. If they miss, we go to the last round. Here we go. He missed it. Wide. Not even on net. He missed it. Germany's still alive. Wow. Neuer guessed right, but the ball was wide anyway. Didn't even put it on net. Germany's still alive. They've got to make this kick. If Germany misses this kick, it's over. If they make it, then Neuer's got to make another save. Germany 2 for 4. Paraguay 3 for 4. Round 5 getting ready to start now. Germany set to kick. If he misses it, it's over. Amiri lines up. Dances left. Here he goes. He drained it. He drained it. Germany 3 for 5. Paraguay 3 for 4. Paraguay's 5th kick coming up now. If they make it, they win. If they miss it, we keep going. Here we go. I would not want to be these goalkeepers in this situation here. Can you imagine the pressure on these goalkeepers? Here we go. Paraguay's lined up. If they make it, Paraguay advances and Germany's eliminated. If he misses, we keep going. Here we go. Saved. That shot was on goal and Neuer saved it, and we are tied at 3 after 5 penalty kicks each. Holy shit. It looked like Germany was dead and buried, y'all. It looked like Germany was dead and buried. And somehow they missed their last 2 kicks, buried their first 3. Their 4th kick was wide left, not even on target. And the 5th shot is saved by Neuer. And we keep going until somebody makes and misses. 1 round at a time now until we have a winner. Germany lined up. Round 6. Here we go. Sudden death. Sailed it over the top of the net. Got underneath the ball and sailed it right over the top of the net. Keeper guessed wrong, too. Keeper guessed wrong. But he sailed it over the top of the net. Just got underneath it. I mean, that wasn't even close. If Paraguay makes this, they win. If they miss, we keep going. No way Paraguay misses a 3rd in a row, right? There's no way. Paraguay is going to bury this one and win the game. It feels like it's coming right now. No way they missed 3 in a row. Here we go. Lined up. Here he goes. Nailed it. Paraguay wins. Germany's eliminated. Neuer guessed wrong. And the ball was buried right underneath the top crossbar. Look at this celebration here. What a massive upset. A huge upset here. Paraguay is on to the round of 16. Germany on a plane back to poverty. Wow. He had a lot of nothing to say. We'll miss him. Oh, yeah, the lyrics from the Your Season is Over. Yeah, Germany, your season is over, bud. Germany's season is over, bud. What a fucking game. What a fucking game. Let's not forget that the United States beat the shit out of this same Paraguay team 4-1 last week. Let's not forget 2 weeks ago. Let's not forget that. The United States beat the absolute soul and will to live out of Paraguay, and then Paraguay comes out and beats Germany. Congrats, Paraguay. Germany, your season is over. Thank you, Parker. Thank you, Father Shuey, for the super chats. Imagine already being eliminated in the World Cup. The goal taken away from that penalty was huge. Yeah, that's still a little controversial to me. That was a touchy call there to call that a penalty. I mean, clearly there was some contact made with the goalie, but I don't know if it was enough to call a penalty there. But the video review disagreed, and they took the goal away from Germany, which sent us to overtime and eventually penalty kicks. And Germany just couldn't make the kicks. Germany just couldn't make the kicks. All right, y'all, I'm going to shut this thing down. There is another game coming on at 9. I'll go live again around 8:45 for those of you that want to hang out and watch the Netherlands and Morocco. That should be a really good game. I don't even know who's going to win that one. The odds are pretty close in that one, too. Let's look at them real quick. The odds on that one, let's see. Morocco is... no, the Netherlands are a slight favorite, plus 135. Morocco, plus 230. Draw, plus 215. Morocco is good. That's going to be a good game. Anyway, y'all think about what bet you want to make on that game. I'll go back live around 8:45. We'll hang out and watch that game, and we'll see if we can win some money on it. I had a good time. Congratulations to Paraguay, and I'll see y'all at 9.